Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to do a video here on Jackson El Fenix Mariñez, who has a record of 19-1 with 7 KOs. He just turned 30 in the month of December. He is known for his last fight versus Rolando Romies Romero there in August at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. Here you see him doing mitts with his strength and conditioning coach, Nate Arreola. Nate Arreola is known for working with some world champions like Ponce de Leon, Abner Mares' brother, um, and then also has done some work with Eric De Leon and Esquiva Falcao. He's also working with some contenders like Jonathan Navarro. Another world champion that he's worked with in the past is Carlos Mexicanito Licona, who won the world title at 105 at strawweight. So he's in camp. He's got about 6 more weeks. He's going to be fighting Richard Commey February 13th. I'm assuming the fight's going to be in Las Vegas. Top Rank has been holding most of their cards since they're at the Bubble at the MGM Grand. He fights at 135. He's from the Dominican Republic. He came over. I think he's had 3 fights with Team RGBA. Uh, like I mentioned, he just turned 30. He's got about 20 professional fights. And there's Carlos Adames, who is a junior middleweight, who is his friend, and he originally came over to RGBA first, and then Jackson came over. They're managed by the same person. Believe it or not, Jackson, who fights at 135, occasionally spars his friend Carlos Adames to stay in shape and to stay sharp in the ring. Carlos suffered a loss his last fight versus Patrick Tejera. Um, so I think he's 18-1. RGBA not only provides great trainers like Robert and his dad, Eduardo Garcia, and Pita and Chepe, but they also have great sparring. So by Jackson coming over to Team RGBA in Riverside, he's been able to spar world champions like like Mikey Garcia, who competed at 135 and now is competing at 147. But Jackson's also had the ability to spar uh, great contenders like Virgil Ortiz. He's sparred Hector Tanajara, who fights at 135. And with a stable of over 30 fighters, they can pull fighters from 126 to spar with Jackson, like Louis Coria, or there's plenty of people at 135 like Brian Lua and Ray Murataya. Ray Murataya is 11-0, Brian Lua is at 7-0. And they can also spar junior welterweights like Lindolfo Delgado, Jonathan Navarro, everybody who's at potentially even unified world champion Jose Ramirez, who's part of Team RGBA. So not only do you get great trainers like Pita Chepe, Robert, and the Big G, and access to strength and conditioning coaches like Nate Arreola and Charles Tremblay, but you also get great sparring. They have a total of three rings there at RGBA. This is one of the smaller ones. Mariñez is 19-1, 7 KOs. He's scheduled to fight Richard Commey, who's 23-3. Richard Commey has 26 knockouts. He's 33 years old. He's originally from Ghana, Africa, and it says BoxRec says he resides in the Bronx, New York. Mariñez has a 2-inch height advantage, but Commey makes up with it on the reach with 71 inches, where Mariñez has a 69.5-inch reach. Commey's been pro since 2011, and Mariñez has been pro since 2016. So a little bit more professional experience on Richard Commey's side, but Mariñez definitely makes up for it with the team that he's with. Jackson's last fight was against Rolando Romero, 11-0. It was a very controversial fight. That was in August in Connecticut. And Richard Commey is known for his fight in December of 2019 versus Teofimo Lopez, where he suffered a pretty dramatic knockout. Before that, in the summer of 2019, he fought Ray Beltran here at the Pachanga Casino in Temecula. So February 13th, look for it on ESPN, a fight between Jackson El Fenix Mariñez. You can follow him at the _Phoenix_21 versus Richard Commey, 23-3 with 26 KOs. Carlos Adames, there you see him training, warming up with him. You can follow him at Caballo Bronco. Should be an interesting fight. Got about 6 more weeks. February 13th. There you see them warming up before sparring. This was about a week ago. I got invited to the gym. I didn't record any sparring, of course, but got to see them hit the bag, hit the heavy bags, hit the speed bags. I watched the sparring, of course, and they're about 6 weeks out. I think Caballo's date might have been changed, but BoxRec is showing Jackson fighting February 13th against Richard Commey. And then I wrote this tweet. So the hottest division in boxing is the lightweight division, right? With fighters like Teo, Tank, Loma, Haney. Well, Robert Garcia's gym has 2 contenders, Jackson Mariñez and Hector Tanajara, and has tons of prospects like Brian Lua and Ray Murataya. You can follow me on Instagram at Sontel_media. You can follow me on Twitter, Sontel Media. And of course, hit the like button if you like the content. More videos coming soon. Sontel Media.